Bringing Christ to the culture to Christ. I feel alive when I FaceTime. God gave for us, just spreading the love. Yeah, bringing Christ to the culture to Christ. I feel alive when I FaceTime. God gave for us, just spreading the love. Yeah. Bringing Christ to the culture to Christ. I feel alive when I'm a child of a king. I'm driven in my dreams, but following the praying that God had for me. Look out for a king I used to be. Bringing Christ to the culture to Christ. I feel alive when I FaceTime with God.
So, Mercy Multiplied. Tell us all about it. Your facility is beautiful. I see Joyce Meyer here. Tell us just all about the operation.
Absolutely. So Joyce Meyer Ministries actually donated this property to us and paid for the first round of renovations, 2005. So grateful.
So awesome.
Yeah, this home has seen many lives transformed, and we're so grateful to be able to be here with you today and share some of those stories.
Awesome.
Yeah. Bring Christ to the culture to Christ. I feel alive when I FaceTime with God.
A lot of times they'll drop their luggage off. If
Okay.
for a retreat, they come in, they check in, they get their own key card, show them where they're going to be staying for the week or the days that they're here with us.
Okay.
And then we have everybody join together for a large group introduction and talk about what to expect during a retreat. And this facility actually started out as residential. And then in the middle of the pandemic, we shifted. We needed some major renovations here. We were asking the Lord, what is next? How do we reach more people? And what came out of that was the birth of the Keys to Freedom Retreat.
Awesome.
And so we trialed it. And in the meantime, we knew the cry for more outpatient counseling, and our services are all free.
Services are all free. Yes.
I'm the child of the king. I'm living on my theme. I'm following the plan that God over me.
The retreat is either a 3 or a 5 day.
Okay.
So they either come in Thursday, go home Saturday, or they come in Monday and go home on Friday.
All free. You guys have to be on cloud nine to oversee this and administer something this amazing.
We could take you on the trajectory of what we do when people come in. Where
Okay.
we point out downstairs, you're going to be more familiar. Our living room is here.
Okay.
Our library next to it. We'll take you through all of that. We have a meeting room.
Okay.
We have our dining room and our kitchen back here where we serve all our meals and our snacks from.
Good.
Water machine, drinks. And then let's go on upstairs. So our second floor is where all of our bedrooms are located, as well as our prayer room.
Okay.
So our prayer room is open 24/7, and we have ambient worship going all throughout the daytime. We do turn it off at nighttime so it doesn't interrupt anyone's sleep.
Okay.
We say the second floor is the quiet zone, so that people who want quiet, they may want to take a nap, they just want to sit quietly and reflect with the Lord.
Okay.
They have plenty of places to do it. So this is kind of our landing area. And then I'm going to take you, if you would like, we'll just go a little tour all around.
Okay.
So you can see we have twin beds in here currently.
Yeah.
This was an overflow from residential when we had 2 people per room.
Okay.
But in retreats, we just have 1 per room. So we say people can choose.
Very, very nice.
Yeah.
The decor is just so
We
beautiful.
have 15 rooms up here.
We do.
15. They're all
So everybody gets their own room.
Everybody gets their own room.
So again, you can see bookshelves on both sides, plenty of reading
I love the
material.
vases. So who did the decor? Did you guys go out and...
So Nancy Alcorn and her
Work on
sister, so her sister Rebecca Anderson is really gifted in decoration. They want women or even young women in our residential homes to feel that spirit of excellence, to feel their value. And so just having a place that is peaceable, that is beautiful, just helps their healing process and helps people to recognize the value of who God says.
Well, it is reflected beautifully.
Thank you.
It is.
We are so blessed to just be a part of what God does here. So this is our prayer room, and we use this for dual purposes. People can come in here and quietly reflect. We do have YouTube worship playlists that are just anointed worship happening. And then we also use this room for our small groups. So in retreats, people experience multiple things. We do a connection time with God in the morning. We do worship. We do teachings. People have time for personal reflection after every connection time and teaching. And then we meet together in small groups and talk about what is God saying? What is God doing? Yeah.
And there's such a beautiful balance within the retreat that people have time to learn and to be together and to discuss things, but also just ample time to kind of get away. And you'll see we have so many different opportunities and places to sit and be with the Lord and process things.
I was just looking at the sign over there. I love that.
Blessed are you.
Yes. Everything is just uplifting. The decor, the messaging, the spirit,
Experience freedom and healing. Right? I love that.
Yeah, and I know in a little bit we're going to talk about some of those testimonies, and I can see why.
Yeah,
I can
so many.
I can see why. How do you keep this maintained and looking this awesome?
So in our off retreat weeks, we, the team, do a big part of it.
There you go.
We're washing the bedding, we're making the bed.
Really?
We do 2 deep cleans where we invite community volunteers to come in and help us and do all the nooks and the crannies and taking the cushions off and just doing a lot of deep cleaning. But
I'm just
in between, we do have a cleaning service that comes and helps us after retreats.
Yeah.
Clean the bathrooms, those kinds of things. But then our team actually maintains it.
That's awesome. Yeah. And so speaking of your team, like what size is your team?
Yeah, we have 7 here right now. And so that consists of kind of a manager, a hospitality and administration person who oversees kind of more the operational pieces, the administrative pieces. Then we have facilitators who facilitate the classes and the small groups. And then we have myself, director, and then I have an assistant director who's very administratively gifted. And so together we are always like reviewing and looking at our material, what improvements do we need to make, those kinds of things, how are we going to grow. And then Karen is our community relations that staff member.
So speaking of volunteers, there's definitely other opportunities as well as what Wendy just mentioned is where I will invite people in to help with things, different events. Like we have luncheons a couple times throughout the year where we invite the community in to learn about what we're doing. Many times it'll be donors that already are supporters that are bringing new people in. So it's just really cool being able to do that. But there's, set up opportunities.
We had a large church that is several hours away from us, but they partner with us. And they sent a team of volunteers last spring to plant. So in the springtime, if you came back, you would see beautiful landscaping,
so nice.
Beautiful plants. Yeah.
And so is that an example of like your community partnerships?
Yep.
So you have churches that you partner with?
Yep. Different churches. Yep, for sure.
How about youth groups? Do they come through sometimes, maybe on assignment to help with different?
Some of those things there was a dance studio youth group that here when we were residential, you could come and be a part of that, or they would write little encouraging cards to our residents and send those in. So it's really fun just being able to bring people into that space.
Yeah. So this is where we all come together and we do our connection time with God.
Okay.
So we set our days with connecting to God's heart. It's ambient music and it's guided prayer or Lectio Divina. And so everybody has personal reflection that they do along with that.
Okay.
We turn the lights down. We have music going. And then we reconvene. We come back in here for worship and teachings.
From the decor, right, to the seating, how everything's so orderly. And then we got even tissue boxes, like strategically. It's like you have thought of everything.
And we've even found some people like sitting upright and some people like the more cozy seating. So they've got both
Like
opportunities.
I say, you thought of everything.
Yeah. Listen, worship is that is where my heart connects to God the most.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
My quiet time
A lot
with
of
the Lord.
people.
I have worship going. Like, it is like I really hear God.
Yeah.
You know, I really connect to Him
Yes,
well. I hear Him
yes.
a lot, but
Yeah.
you know, worship definitely. So this is our library. This is another space where in the corner we have tucked additional like games. Then we also have plenty of books that again support healing and freedom in Christ. We have Bibles and commentaries. People can borrow any of that while they're here with us.
It's so bright and refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
But what do ladies say when they come for the first time? For like the keys to freedom. I mean, when they come in, are they kind of just overwhelmed? Like, what kind of feedback do you get?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah.
They're overwhelmed at the peace and the tangible presence of God that they feel are in the land. And kind of funny that you asked that, because a couple of retreats ago, we had two groups of women back to back that thought they were going to like a camp retreat.
Okay, rustic,
Brought their own
they thought they were glamping. They thought they were going glamping.
They were surprised that we had like shampoo and conditioner and like the beauty of the space. And I think mostly just God's tangible presence, because that highlights. It's almost like the colors look brighter. It feels more peaceful, and the land is beautiful here. So yeah, they're pretty overwhelmed when they come.
You know, I think order kind of conveys God's spirit, like seriously.
For sure.
You know?
That's good.
You know, let there be light, and then separating the firmament from the water. It's like order. He's a God of order. And I think order conveys his spirit, like seriously. And there is not rigid order, but just welcoming order.
I love that. Because we're spirit-led. We're a spirit-led ministry with order.
Bringing Christ to the culture to Christ. I feel alive when I FaceTime. God gave for us, just spreading the love. Yeah, bringing Christ to the culture to Christ. I feel alive when I FaceTime. God gave for us, just spreading the love. Yeah.